Apparently, a decade ago, they did a research on the attention span of individuals on a screen, and it was 2.5 minutes. And now that's gone today to 45 seconds. So it is a very massive decrease, and it kind of bolsters that point that you're making of critical thinking requires focus as well, of course, and turning that information into proper knowledge. So, Baba, obviously before we kind of put a pinpoint in it when talking about delayed versus instant gratification, and that kind of being the crux of this problem, not just physically but also mentally, is something that's impacting the younger generation, my generation. It's impacting their mental health. So obviously through social media and through smartphones, there's been an increase in awareness of mental health problems. But at the same time, awareness is one thing, but you also recognize a lot more people are having a lot more anxiety and a lot more kind of fears as they were previously, which makes me wonder, why have these issues of anxiety and mental health concerns become such a prominent issue in younger generations? And is this maybe a perception I have, or is this maybe something that was even prevalent in your times as well?
There's an element of it which people express that because of social media, the knowledge that people have mental health has become more accessible. So people can come on social media and say that they have anxiety, and so more people would know about it. But my personal view is that it is much more than that, because social media has changed the way of life, where the human psychology, which flourished on personal interaction and needed it, now shifted in the new way of life on more individualism, and people kind of interaction has gone more on through social media. And the second is that the social media, the way it works, your screen time, there is a kind of machine you're working on and going through scrolling your eyes and wherever, that isn't where we human are, or kind of historically used to of. And I remember I've seen even one of your siblings, they would react on certain things in a very different way. And for example, Coke, if it's taken more, so they will become overly hyper. The same would go for the screen time. And other people have witnessed a similar thing, that social media impacts on your anxiousness and on your kind of reactions in a very subtle way. And of course, it has reduced your critical thinking ability, it has reduced your memory, your sleep time has changed, and your focus have changed. So all this research has been done, especially because, the social media has come in between 2004 and 2012. And it was the first generation who was using it at that level. And there was no practical research done, and could not be done because it was only too early. And now since 2022 till now, OECD and other organizations have done research. And they found that it has impacted all kind of human experience, whether it's memory, critical thinking, focus, comparing with others. All these psychological elements of human way of thinking are being disturbed through social media, and that's why it is causing anxiety, or it is causing anxiety in people who are overusing it. Not everyone. People who are keeping the balance and using it for the positive purposes, for gaining knowledge, seeking opportunities. Of course, it has added all that aspect to life. But people who are overusing it, it does impact their psychological health.